Hello, I just discovered that once you start a video in a selfie mode, you can't reverse it midstream. Maybe I'll figure that out. But for now, just wanted to take you through a new project that we started in Libertyville. We are adding a second floor addition over the garage, and that's going to be a new master suite with a large bathroom, walk-in closet, and a whole bunch of things going on. And on the first floor, we're expanding the existing kitchen into an existing space. And in addition to that, we added a little bit of new square footage behind the garage, which is going to be a combination of a mudroom and a laundry room area. So come on, I'm going to take you through. All right, so this is the existing garage. That's just staying, it's being remodeled. We have to reconstruct some of the structural members to support the new second floor. But back here is the existing, the old, I think it was like a porch area that we actually are converting now. We had a new foundation and matching the existing floor level, which is the mudroom. And back here is the laundry. And that's a rear door that's going to access to the yard. But here's the magic of this addition. This is the best part. This was the old kitchen. You can see the old sink and the dishwasher. This, where I'm standing right now, is I think it was a powder room or a, I'm going to say storage area. I'm the architect. I haven't seen the plans for a while, so I'm just going off of memory here. But we are removing this space and expanding the kitchen into this new old mudroom, storage, whatever it used to be. I'm walking into the dining room. The dining room stays, and it's going to be an extension of the kitchen. So if you can visualize, this wall is coming down, and we're going to expand the kitchen visually into this space. This is going to be kind of a sitting, dining, breakfast area, and that existing kitchen is going to increase by about 50%. So now they will have a lot of space to work with. And that's the existing breakfast area. And so you can see what's important about this construction sequencing is that the owners are still living during this. So they're upstairs, but we took a door from another project and installed it as a separator between their private living space and where we're busy making a mess. So we'll keep you updated. I will be stopping here every now and then and updating the video, and you will see the transformation and the new addition of the new kitchen and all that kind of stuff in the next few months. Hi, this is Victor Lew filming from Libertyville. Again, I was here about 2 weeks ago last time, and I walked you through the first floor of this house that we were remodeling. And we were currently working on a second floor. There wasn't much. Since then, we've done quite a bit of work, so I'd like to show you that. Also, what I really like to show you is how we go about the construction process for this family. What we have done in particular that's different from a lot of projects is that they are living through this construction process. And it doesn't apply to all projects, but it did in this case because we're able to draw a line almost between the construction and the private space that they were living in. So how do we get access to this space if we can't walk through the main part of the house? And I'll show you that. That's really interesting. So let's start here. This is the second floor. There is currently Tyvek around the outside, or it's called Block It, and it is a keeps the vapor, the air and the moisture out while it still allows the moisture vapors to escape from the house. So it's a standard material that we use, but once we install the windows, it will look so much like the existing house. And then we'll apply the siding to match. So here is the secondary staircase. This is only temporary, but we are using this as our construction access, and it keeps us separate, as I mentioned, from the owners that are currently living through this project. They access the house through the garage, through the front door. So let's go up to that new second floor, and I'll give you a quick walkthrough. There's our sophisticated entrance mechanism, locking mechanism. So you're not going to see too much. There isn't a lot of light coming in, but these are the future windows. that we'll be installing, and that's probably about a week away. But we are right now in the master bedroom. You can see we've vaulted or created a tray ceiling out of this, so it's a little bit higher. The normal ceiling on the second floor is 8 feet. We added about 1.5 to 2 feet, so we're at about 9.5 feet or so in the master bedroom, just to give it a little bit more volume. And that really helps that third dimension. It feels larger. So it's a simple technique that we use in when we're doing additions, just to give the sense that there is more space. We are right now in the master bath, and you'll see more of that as we begin to develop it over time. And I'm walking right now towards the walk-in closet, which is this room. And then on this side, we'll have built-ins for more storage. So it is a master bath, walk-in closet area. And there is also the additional walk-in closet areas. So it was important to get a lot of storage. If you're gonna do an addition, you must do it right. And then this leads back to the entrance of the master bedroom. You can see there's drywall on this room. That is the old existing bedroom that we converted and we reconfigured because it's gonna be an office space now. But it also gave us the access that we're going to need when we enter to the new suite. So anyhow, that's all I'm going to show you for now. I think it'll be a lot more exciting in about a week or two when we have more light, we have the new windows, and things start coming together. So we'll see you then. Hi, this is Victor Lew in Libertyville. We are back at the construction project where we are adding a second floor addition and a first floor remodel with a small bump out to the rear. And that bump out is this space. And the staircase behind me is not permanent. I explained in my last video that that is our temporary construction access staircase. And at the top of that staircase is the new master suite. Now, I look at this and I love the staircase, and I'm wondering if the homeowners may even want to leave it after we're complete. But that'll be a discussion for later. Let's go upstairs and see what's going on. So here we are. You can see the last time I was here, it looked very similar. There aren't that many changes. We are waiting for windows, and that will probably be next. And also, I will tell you that this is typically the part of the project where the homeowners wonder what has been happening, because it looks like it slows down, but it really doesn't. You can see up in the ceiling, we have supplies and all of the plumbing is in place, and we have electrical. So all the mechanicals, electrical, and plumbing have been installed. So that's why the project looks like it's slowing down, but it really isn't. And I want to introduce you to our project manager. He's one of our key employees at Jeremy Lew & Associates. This is Phil Corll.
Hello.
Phil, so what has been going on since let's say the last 2 to 3 weeks?
2 to 3 weeks, everything basically that's going to be hidden in the walls later. Rough-ins of mechanical, electrical, and HVAC are moving along. HVAC's got all the ductwork set up for this new second floor addition. Electrical's been running conduit, and we're working with the owners as well to figure out exact locations of panels, little extras they wanted to throw in, where the TV's going to be later, stuff like that.
Excellent. The details
yes.
that actually are some of the most important things before, during, and after the construction and design process.
Yeah.
So what would be next after the mechanicals are in? Are we going to be getting windows soon?
Yes, windows shipped on Monday. They probably, today being Thursday, they probably will arrive early next week. We'll get those installed. Carpenters, when they come back for the windows, they've got some minor changes to framing to do, and all the MEP trays are getting close to rough inspection. So
excellent.
We're just about a week and a half away from all the rough inspections. And then we start closing everything up with insulation and drywall.
Well, that's the exciting part. As soon as that process is done and we start applying the drywall, some of the fun stuff, the way that you see this project right now, is gone, obviously, because they're covered up with actual drywall sheets. But you really can see the space better. You'll see the volume of the ceiling and all the light will come in through the windows. So we're excited to see that soon. So we'll check back with you in a couple of weeks again. And thanks a lot, Phil.
Thanks. Have a good one.
Hi, this is Victor Lew with Jeremy Lew & Associates. I am in Libertyville, and if you've been following my videos, you know that I'm the architect for this project. Wanted to give you an update where we are right now. We are in just finishing month 3, so we are post drywall. You can see that behind me. We're in the master suite, and that is part of the entire project, which is a new kitchen downstairs and the master suite, closet, bathroom area. Some bedrooms are being remodeled also. But let me turn this around and show you, point out a couple of things. I know that if you've been following my videos, then I explained earlier that we created a wall that separates our construction from where the owners are living. That is really key in making sure that the planning is done just right and that the owners are safe throughout the process, and that we can minimize all of the dust and sound. And I think we did a pretty good job with that. And the great thing is that this didn't really affect our schedule. Sometimes we have to slow things down to work around the homeowners, but the way that this house is laid out, it is a very easy way. There's an easy way to sort of draw a line between where the homeowners are living and where construction takes place. So what you're looking at is the wall, obviously, but this is going to be a hallway. At some point, we're going to remove this and you'll see the rest of the upstairs and the other few bedrooms that they have. What you're seeing here is a hall bath, so that's going to be accessible off of this space. Kind of hard to imagine right now, but trust me, I'll show you when this is complete. I'm looking forward to showing that part. But this is the existing bedroom that we remodeled. Now take a look at the windows. Those are called double hung windows, and those were the existing. So we left those, but this being the front elevation, we wanted to make sure that everything matches, and so that it does not look like an addition. So these are the double hung windows that are new, and they're just put their same shape, same proportions, same height, so that when this elevation is complete, and this is over the garage, that it's going to look like an extension of the original house. If you see this window and you're asking, wow, that's kind of different. That's a casement window, that's called. It swings like a door. And so the purpose of that window is mainly for code compliance. It would be considered an egress, so that there is a safe way to exit this in case of emergency. Now the double hung is only the lower panel counts as the opening size, which doesn't meet code. So we put in this window for egress, and now we're code compliant. If you remember, if you've been following my videos, you'll see that this door is a construction access door that leads to a staircase to the outside, and that's great for the workers, but this will not remain. I've been joking that it probably would be kind of cool if we did and we extended a patio or a porch off of it, but no, we're just going to put another casement window just like this one to balance. If you're taking a look at this and you're curious, what is that? Could be a fireplace? I'm not sure. Well, it is a fireplace. It's what they would call a direct vent. Some people just refer to it as a high-tech fireplace. That's fine. Use any term you want. But this is by a company, if I remember correctly, it's Wood Glow. I will, hashtag this. Look for the end of the video and you can get a link to it. But let me show you what's going on here. This is a direct vent gas fireplace. And what's really nice about it is that if you're used to, if you're comparing to existing other fireplaces that you've seen, there's usually a hearth that projects out and it takes up a lot more space for the combustible fire clearances. This one doesn't. It's designed so that it has a protective glass,
and you're not required to have all of that hearth and the dimension and the depth projecting from the face of the fireplace. There will be a non-combustible material around it, so you can see that's a slightly different material, but it is a really great feature to put into a master bedroom or any other tight space where you just don't have a lot of room for it. They may be a little bit more pricey, but the effect is tremendous. So looking forward to showing that to you after it's been finished. Just walk through the master bathroom. This is the existing, or the new jacuzzi tub. Let me show you something else that is really a nice feature. And we do this in a lot of our showers. We put what they call a Schluter Curdy line, and it's a drain that is flush with the floor, and it allows you to pitch the floor so that you have very kind of a zero threshold effect. So we wouldn't need a step or a bump there, which you usually see in showers. This is a separate toilet room and the walk-in closet. This is the future casement window that's going to be placed where that door is. So, nothing really exciting yet, but we've got drywall, we've got windows, we've got a lot of light coming into this space. But the next time I broadcast this video, it's going to look awesome because we're going to start putting in the doors, the trim, downstairs, the cabinets are going to be going in. So there's going to be a lot of exciting stuff happening. So looking forward to broadcasting again in a few weeks.
Hi, this is Victor Lew from Libertyville. If you've been watching my video series, then you know that I am the architect for this project with Jeremy Lew and Associates. And just want to do a quick walkthrough. We are at the 4-month point. Wanted to show you what's been going on and just to show you that where we are as far as finishes and the cabinetry and tile work that's going in. I think this is a good stopping point. So let's do a quick walk.
So this is our upstairs hallway bath. This is the beginning of the tile work that's going in the shower area. Tiles on the floor, the cabinets are in. And let's walk down the hallway, entering the master suite. And there is a walk-in closet, and the cabinets are in place. I showed you the whirlpool last time. Here's the shower. Now we've got the Curdy board completely installed, and you see that this is a continuous, really it's built as a continuous membrane where all of the corners are somewhat connected, so there's no chance that there will be leaks in the shower. And you can see the drain now, it's at the end, so everything slopes from the back wall to the front part of the shower where the shower head and faucets are. Let's go downstairs. I want to show you quickly the new kitchen. The cabinets are in, and I think it's worth taking a look just so that you can see what happens at a 4-month point. I mentioned earlier that this is kind of the point where owners are getting excited again because things are actually visually happening and they can see the beginning of the progress of what their house is going to look like. So we're entering through the back door, which leads us into the mudroom laundry area. And that's the pantry pull-out drawer cabinet. And this is the kitchen space. What we did was we renovated an old kitchen area, expanded it a little bit, and opened up the wall between the dining room and the existing kitchen and managed to fit an island into the space. So where I'm standing right now is where the overhang is going to be, and the seating is going to be at this point. And then, as I like to talk about a lot, our work triangle is sink area, cooktop on the back wall. You can see the hood that's going in, and the refrigerator back in the corner. So that's pretty much it. 4-month point. We are about 6 weeks away from completing this project, and probably the next time I'm here, I will be showing you the finished product. Hi, this is Victor Lew, filming from Libertyville,
and bringing to you the final video, the 6th video of this series, and wanted to take you through the final walkthrough. The owners are actually moving in today through this weekend, so we're here. The timing is perfect. We are at the final phase, and I'm excited to show you what we've created and what this final result looks like. I think you'll get a pretty good sense of the before and after, and the changes and the tight quality of the spaces that we've created. So let me start with this suite. This was the area that I was showing you where we had a demising wall that separated where the owners were living during the construction. We had a wall that was actually running from this corner up to this wall. We finally have obviously taken that down, opened up the existing part of the house, which is what you see down the hallway. And those are the private bedrooms. So this was one of the bathrooms that I took you through. Take a look at the details. I want you to see the details because that's really what makes this project. It wasn't a very expensive bathroom as far as the finishes are concerned, but it was done with class, elegance. Their selections are really timeless in my opinion. They went with an upgrade with a shower door, but this was an existing bathroom and they just refinished it. And you look at the Listel pattern and the tile work. Yeah, I mean, that's a real feature. So we'll move down the hallway. That was the existing staircase. There was a wall that was where this rail is. We took that out and we put another rail on this side to match the existing one that was here. And that opens up this hall. When you come up to the second floor landing, you have if you turn to the right, where we're heading right now, this is that suite. And I've been showing that suite in all of my videos. And I showed it to you early on when it was still just a space with plywood and framing. Well, look at it now. So there are a couple of things that we did here that really made what would be a normal master bedroom suite a little more special. We went with a tray ceiling. So I don't think you can see this from the video. I don't think it really conveys really what that added height does to the volume and the feel of this space. But that extra 1.5 feet that we added, we went from an 8 foot to a 9.5 foot ceiling. It really makes a difference. This quality of the space is so much more alive. And I talked about the light coming in through the windows. You can see it's a very bright space, and the fireplace is a direct vent unit. I talked about that a little bit. Well, there it is in action, so you have a pretty good sense of what that looks like. I can only imagine that in the evening when you turn the lights out, that fireplace really sets a wonderful ambiance for this space, adds a glow to the room that is, in my opinion, probably something that is very calming. And so that was the intention. The owners wanted to create something that was tranquil, more of a retreat. And I think that they've successfully accomplished that. So let's go through the suite. Bathroom. Here's a shower that I kept showing you. There was a Curdy drain, Curdy board, so we're never going to have issues with seepage, any leaking happening, because it's a continuous, seamless barrier that protects the inside of the shower from any moisture going beyond that space. But in the corner I'm showing you, there is a drain. So all the water pitches out, it sprays out and then pitches back into the wall, toward the wall, and drains out. Notice that there's no shower door on this. So when the shower is designed just right in depth, you can actually mitigate the need for a door, and there's never any hassle with that. So that's our shower. This is our vanity setup. This is about a 10 foot, 11 foot vanity, just for dimension's sake. If you're planning your addition and you're trying to get a sense of how much space you need, this is usually, we try to design about 8 feet or so at least for about 2 48-inch vanities. This, we have a lot of extra linen type space, so we had the room, so we took advantage of this entire wall. This is the tub, finally built in with tile backsplash and a view to what happens to be just a really wonderful view off to the from the backyard. This is a little dressing changing area that we incorporate into this hallway that connects the bathroom into the walk-in closet area. So there's a nice sequence, and you'll see when I get through the closet that there is a circular flow that's going out. I'm showing you the toilet because it's a private toilet room.
that's always a nice thing to do. I try to get that into 99% of projects that I design. I think it is a must in the sense that if you have the space, it's a great thing to add to the bathroom, just because it gives you a lot more flexibility with the function and the use of that space. So that's our suite. I'm going to take you downstairs now, and we'll take a look at the kitchen area, the mudroom, and laundry. So this is the dining room, and well, there you go. This was really just, again, plywood framing and beams and columns before when I showed it to you earlier in the project. Now we have really a wide open space, and it's kind of hard to explain this without really drawing it, but I will just say that originally there was a wall that was somewhere about here, and that existing kitchen that was pretty much in the same location was disconnected from the family room. There was a small door that connected the kitchen area from this dining room space. Now it's open and it just flows, and this could be used as a breakfast area or as a dining room. But take a look at the details again. What really makes this kitchen special is we don't have a tremendous amount of space, but it feels as if there's just a lot of space because there's a nice aisle width, there's a great work triangle happening. It's adjacent to other open areas. We have the old existing family room, we have the new dining area, breakfast space, and it just flows. All of these spaces continually circulate, and if I walk through that hallway that I just came from and took a right, I can go back around the staircase and come in through that door that I'm pointing at right now, or behind that door that I'm pointing at right now. So there's a nice open flow to this first floor. And that's adjacent to the, now what's the entrance and the connection between garage, kitchen. This is mudroom space. There's a little beverage center down here, additional closet, storage space, a built-in pantry, and finally the laundry room. And that was a must on the list. And again, we do a lot of that for homes that were built pre-1980 usually, because that wasn't a focus. It was basically a laundry in the basement or a very small stackable laundry unit on the first floor. So here we have a more luxurious approach to the mudroom laundry spaces. So that pretty much concludes the addition space. I don't want to take you through any of the rest of the home. There's no point in that. But I would say that what you're seeing is about half of the entire house. And the challenge was always, as always, is to make the addition not appear as an addition, so that it really is difficult for the owners to, or the occupants, to be able to detect where the beginning of the house was and where it ended. And what we try to do is make it as seamless as possible, so all the spaces are working together as if the house was originally built that way from the start. So that pretty much concludes the video series for the project in Libertyville. You can see the house behind me. What I would like to do is kind of give you a reestablishment shot of what this home looks like now, compare it to some of the older images where we had the dumpster porta potty. There wasn't siding up on the house yet, so it's quite a transformation. The owners are extremely happy, and they've been very gracious to allow us to come in and run this video series. It's fun for the owners to see it, and hope that you enjoy it in years to come. But also it's an honor for us, and it's a pleasure for us to do this sort of thing and to kind of walk through the house and to be able to showcase it for other people who are interested in doing something very similar. So thank you again to the homeowners, and thank you viewers for following this series. I just want to put out one more public service announcement. I just want to make it clear that this project was done in 2020 between, let me just get my dates right, between June and we are right now in end of November. We were pretty much this was about a 5-month project, but we did this in the heart of what will always be known as the pandemic. And
it is a very difficult time for a lot of people. We are fortunate that we were able to continue working, and we're grateful to all of our clients and people who are continuing to work with us and for us. But many people aren't fortunate during this time, and some people have been laid off or furloughed, and some people never really had a chance even pre-pandemic. So I just want to say, do what you can. Go out there, donate to your food pantries. Maybe donate a couple of hours a week or a month to your food pantries and help people out, because a lot of people do need help. So I just want to put that out there, and thank you for listening. Lastly, Jeremy Lew & Associates, we are proud of our company. We worked over 30 years to get to this point where we are right now, and we are proud of what we do. We also love what we do. If you ever have any questions, don't hesitate to give us a call, even if you're not considering a project. If you're just interested in some things, feel free to reach out to us. We're popular, we're visible on Houzz. You could go there. You could find us on Facebook. You can type in www.jlua.com. You can just type in Jeremy Lew & Associates on Google. One way or another, it's easy to find us. But what I'll also do is I will, if I figure this out, can't promise today, but if I can run an edit to the video and put something at the end of this video, I will do that, and it will give you the visual on exactly how to locate us and our contact information. Well, that is it. Thank you again. With great gratitude. It's been a pleasure, and in the future we have a couple of projects that I'm pretty excited to share with you again in the spring. We have a new house that we will be building in Park Ridge, more of a prairie style. We have also a French provincial edition that we're doing in Highland Park that we will be hopefully starting in the spring, and any one of those could be next on our sort of walkthrough video series. So I'm looking forward to reaching out to the public again and to the people that are interested in following me through all of this. Signing out, Victor Lew with Jeremy Lew & Associates. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye-bye.